What is up, guys? We are back with Death Stranding 2 on the beach, part 7. Um, so, we did a lot of ground covering over the past couple of parts, and it looks like that we got story so far moments so far. Okay. Okay, nice. Little refresher. Okay. And Fragile had some information about Lou. So we're going to go ahead and see what that's all about. But first,
Feels good.
because I was seeing something that if you do a certain thing where you hold both the triggers in the circle, it'll basically allow like live fire mode. So we're going to see how that goes.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me. That's Tarman's son. He must have placed the photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. Do you want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Dip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes, that said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Okay, so we got a little bit on George Miller's backstory, what he's doing, what he's living up doing. And we also learned that the tar and the beach are connected. That's a good development right there. And we're going to go back to sleep, and then we'll get cracking with the mission. Um, see what we got to work with, and we'll take it from there. I have one catchy-ass alarm clock. Okay, we'll go to the surface. And I might even try to dabble with photo mode a little bit today. We'll see.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get cracking real quick. You know what? I'll go ahead and do this now, as a matter of fact. Dang, this is going to be a lot of fun to play with. Alright. So yeah, we'll have to dabble with that a little bit more. There's a lot of settings that I'm just not too familiar with, so I just don't want to get too much ahead. But I have been seeing a lot of people make a lot of good photo work with Death Stranding too. So it'll be a fun journey to get there. Hey, we found another porter. What up, bro? Just another day at the salt mines, huh?
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Okay, then we got some standard orders. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just lock this one in.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, I don't know why. I always forget I had this option. Oh, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and lock that in. Okay, cargo management. How much can we load? Can I load everything? Yeah, I'll go ahead and recycle that. Okay. Oh. Yo, people can leave you stuff? At least vehicles? Alright.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright guys, so we'll tackle this and then probably call it quits for today. Had kind of a late start making this one. Sleep schedule's wonky. Feel that everybody can relate to that to some extent.
Thank you, Sam.
You know, I'm working like Sam right now. I just doing my tasks and then getting what sleep I can. But definitely take care of yourselves, guys. Be sure to drink your water, stay hydrated, don't overexert yourself, take your breaks. Life is a marathon, not a sprint, Carnal. We got a lot of cargo to move, boys. And of course, we got Timefall on the horizon, which means that we're gonna get into some fights. But hey, it's all Gucci. And I really need to start utilizing the vehicles more after I was so excited to have access to them so early in the game. Because in Death Stranding 1, it takes a long time for you to even like encounter generators to really be able to tackle that. is this? Can we fix this? Okay, we're gonna fix a bridge, we're gonna complete it, and it's gonna be all gravy. All right. Alright, we did it, boys. We got a bridge. So our trip is going to be hopefully a little bit short. Yeah, see, look at that. We just shaved 300 meters off of that one. Alright, and also a little update, guys. So the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remaster is currently ready to install. So I'll be good to go for the 8th for... I'm going to most likely do a stream whenever that comes out. Oh boy. Don't be so serious. Okay. Oh man, this is spooky. Because I've never had the floating carrier, so I have no idea what it's going to be like if BTs capture me. It's all good, just gotta go stealth with it. Ooh! No, no bueno, homeboy. Yo, and they have eyes. Yo, Australian BTs are built different. Oh my god. Good lord, they are everywhere. Scanner going crazy right now. Good god, they are everywhere. Go on. Go on. Get out of here. Leave me alone. I'm not messing with your turf, you're not messing with mine. Just leave me be, my dude. Okay, boys, we're almost there. My lord. Yeah, Australia is hell right now. It's all good. Because I gotta get better at, like, not getting into fights with BTs. Oh god, why did I do that? Because, like, similar to Metal Gear, like, if you play Metal Gear correctly, you shouldn't be getting into, like, much, like, direct combat. And in Death Stranding, something similar, you know, you don't want to encounter BTs. You want to just complete these deliveries and then, you know, tackle the tasks above you. So I need to start getting better at this because I did play Death Stranding where I dove headfirst into battling BTs as opposed to no. If you do it right, you can get past them. If you play this game correctly, then you won't encounter much combat unless it's like actual people. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's safe that we can hoof it at this point. We're almost to the destination. A little bit more exposition heavy with today's video, but, you know, hey, we made good progress. We avoided BTs, we avoided some trouble, we got to learn about George Miller and why, you know, what he's doing with his time, his backstory. So yeah, man, it's been a vibe today. Made a lot of good progress. I have a feeling we'll have to put somebody in the chiral network too, so all good progress today. And again, my mountain traversing skills kind of suck because I never, always like, yeah, let me climb this damn mountain. It's never, you know what, I need to start thinking ahead of my planning a little bit better. And yeah, guys, I also have a bunch of Death Stranding shorts at this point. So be sure to definitely go ahead and check those out. And we'll keep going on with Death Stranding 2 until Tony Hawk 3 and 4 comes out. So we got a couple of more days left. I'll still probably bounce back and forth between this.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? Then does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. The contents haven't suffered any damage. Well done. We'll be hoping to see more. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah?
Okay then, let's do this. Now displaying your current order grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
I'm grateful for everything.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and call it quits for today. Made a lot of good progress. Our porter grade has improved. We avoided some BTs, which was kind of a first for me. I usually get into scraps with them. And yeah, the progress has been really, really good. You know, we still have a couple of more days before Tony Hawk 3 and 4 comes out. So we'll knock out as much as we can. Videos might go a little bit longer just so I can cover more ground. But with Tony Hawk, I don't imagine I'll probably play 3 and 4, like try to just complete those as quick as possible. Just because Tony Hawk is pretty simple. If there's more to it, there'll obviously be more time for it. So whenever I get to completing Tony Hawk 3 and 4, I'll definitely hop back onto Death Stranding, complete that, and then we will get back into the PS5 lineup, then knock out the PS4 lineup. And I'll keep you guys updated if I get any like new games or anything else that happens to be on the docket. As you guys know, I play a lot of games, I buy a lot of games, I don't have a time to play a lot of these games. But, you know, we're here, we're having fun. Premieres will still be at the same time, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., MST. If that does change, of course, I'll let you guys know. Again, be sure to stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water, get some rest, take breaks for yourself. Don't overexert yourself if you can. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys, and you have a great rest of your day.